Inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. And today's starter, Shane Bieber. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
About to get started here, Jeremy Pena up now. For the Tigers. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ground ball left side. One out in the top of the first. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Batting third, center fielder.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Ball, that's low.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. The tag and he's out. Here's Riley Green.
Ball one. Ball.
And that one hammered and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Time called. Just missed. And down on strikes. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Towing the slab in today's game, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Here's George Springer. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
That one out to right. Takes it in for the out. Here's Juan Soto.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
0-1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball 1.
Nope. 2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's off the
Ball 3.
mark. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Torkelson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball,
He's
that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball there. Two now. That's a little bit low. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's low for ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Jimenez tossed to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball 1.
Rodriguez takes it in for the out. 2 down. Ernie Clement digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one. Okamoto, the runner at first with two gone.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That misses, and that's ball three. Ripped into right center, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one inside. 3-1 now. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Two on, two outs. Hard hit right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. This one popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hey! 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one's in there. Strike 1. Hey, 2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Detroit making up ground with this. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Juan Soto. Soto getting to start in left, batting second in today's lineup, and so far this season he's hitting over 360. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball, that's out.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez should have this one. Takes it in for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 4th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Here comes the 0-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. Time called.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Jimenez. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Aye.
That's to third, Keith. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Varsho in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ball 2.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Tigers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that's
ball
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Hey! That's outside. Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to third. One away here in the 5th. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Nope, that's a ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 and 2. Just
Oh,
missed.
that's just out.
And that's a strikeout looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. And he swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, Pena. Sends it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And the batter is George Springer.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Chopped left side. Throw on to Torkelson. That takes care of Springer. That ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, top six, Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing called strike. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And next up for the Tigers, Julio Rodriguez. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. And there's
That's a ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Juan Soto. Grant Herter gets handed the rock out of the.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
This one chopped up the middle. Pena on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Tigers leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses the sweeper. Herter, a 6'6" southpaw, 250 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Got him. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Got him. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Spencer Torkelson up now for.
Now
Tommy Nance into the game.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball. Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. He is struck out and he is walked.
That's a ball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now
Yep,
2
that
and
ball
1.
went out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. To Jimenez. What a double play that was. Inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holt.
Ball. Down.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Gathers and throws, but it's not in time. And I'm sure they'll go and check on the left-hander now. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Kirk gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 away now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the eighth. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And that is out of play. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Timeout asked for and give it at the plate now. The 0-2. Popped up. Jimenez has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field. 2 down. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ernie Clement digs in now. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.